What's up, guys? Welcome back to the brand new episode of the Toss Up. My name is Jiven, and on my right we have Mr. Leonard from Churas, yo.
Hey to all 1 million listeners out there.
Hey, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
And on my far right, we have Mr. Ian Stephen Ong, the narrator of the story.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Yeah, and also I just want to say a big thank you for last week's episode where Divya D contributed.
Thank you, Double D.
Thank you, Double D. Just want to give a big shout out to her. And on my left, last but not least, we have Mr. Kris J. Harris.
Yo.
Hello, wonderful people.
I swear, it's getting more and more perverted at this point.
At least he spoke
It's
more
how
this time.
you look at it.
At least he spoke more, you know.
Yeah. At least he spoke a bit more. Either way, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you're listening to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, thank you so much.
How many of them?
1 million.
1 million of you.
Wow.
Yeah. But make sure you follow us on those platforms so that you get immediate notification. If you want to get notification on these episodes that are coming out, press the bell icon as well because it helps you get notification when we upload the video. But either way, we upload it every Tuesday at 8 p.m. just so that you know. Yeah, and also we are working on the Kris episode.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah.
Oh.
We still could not find a sensible story lah.
Yeah.
All his story is like, oh my god.
I think for that episode, you don't narrate the story.
He has to narrate lah. I won't narrate his story.
No, the thing is, by the time he narrates, it'll be 2 years already.
Yeah. We even took Double D story over Kris story. Because Kris story was that bad. Okay.
They choose the wrong story, okay? I didn't ask to like, hey, tell my story.
I mean, Kris led a very
I mean,
interesting
I
life,
appreciate you guys. Many of you guys really wanted to know my story.
Yeah.
For that sake, I'll do that.
பெரிய தியாகி பண்ணுவாரு. Roll the title cards.
On this week's episode, we're going to talk about a couple of lovebirds and how it all got destroyed over a bridge. This is the story of the Tamparuli Bridge, which is more widely known as Lover's Bridge. First, we have to go all the way to the 1960s in Tamparuli, Sabah. This was the time of British colonial rule. After many years of living in Sabah, a British officer named Robinson wanted to build a bridge in the rural area to give better access to the locals and the British people living there. He chose this one spot in Tamparuli and started to get to work. However, each time they tried to build the bridge, it got destroyed through floods. He decided to ask for the help of the local workers, Intan, who went to the local village shaman. The shaman told him that Tomboakar, the water ghost, was angry that they were disrupting the land, and he suggested that they should hold a ceremony to apologize and give their offerings. So, they did as they were told, and they held a ceremony, but problems still kept happening. Then, the shaman told Intan that the water ghost might accept something else, the life of a beautiful Sumanda woman.
This one, the ghost one or the shaman one?
Yeah.
Offering lah.
I have no doubt it's the shaman lah.
Yeah, I've been wanting to say this lah. They all think they got the water under the bridge or not.
I think you're slowly becoming a dad, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the dad jokes, right? It's getting a bit too much, at this point. But I just think honestly, especially with the episode that we did with Vika, that we come to a conclusion that most of these spiritual leaders, right, are just taking advantage of people.
Yeah.
You could say.
Yeah, especially when you know, like, there's no way a beautiful girl can do anything to solve an issue regarding an inanimate object like a bridge. Like, it does not make sense. Okay, and the fact that you ask for a beautiful girl, right?
Why she has to be beautiful?
And beautiful is such a subjective thing, you know.
Women are not meant to build bridge. They always burn bridges.
So at this point, actually, I don't know how to react to his joke anymore.
In their village, there was no woman more beautiful than the one named Solongkoi. The only problem was she was the lover of Officer Robinson.
Oh, that's what he wants lah.
Oh, because if I can't have it, the officer can't have it.
Yeah.
That is the purpose, man. It's always like that story.
Was this in Mud Killa or not?
They won't make this into a movie. Man. They won't make it because it makes them look bad. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're like trying to steal a white guy's girl.
Also, that means the white guy had a local
Yeah,
girlfriend.
Samantha.
Oh, that means she has to be very pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
She has to be.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay. Not to say like white guys don't go for average looking girls, but those
Yeah.
days if you are exceptionally pretty,
Look
white
at
girls-
Pete Davidson.
Oh, well,
that guy.
saying.
That guy made it in life, lah.
yeah.
All the girls he dated, that fella is legend, lah.
Yeah.
We need to build a shrine
He's
for him here,
average.
lah.
Yeah.
The folktale also said that Intan was in love with Solongkoi, but the love wasn't reciprocated. Either way, he decided she was the best person to be sacrificed.
Intan is the Bomo guy, is it?
No.
No. Intan was the one to help the local village shaman.
Oh, so
Yeah.
he's the one that mentioned to the shaman that she's the beautiful one.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
shaman said there needs to be a beautiful woman sacrifice.
Yeah.
These fellas.
And then Intan is in love with this
Solongkoi.
Solongkoi.
Intan is in love with
Yeah.
Solongkoi, and Solongkoi is in,
Love with Robinson.
we don't know in love or
It's
not.
with Robinson.
Yeah.
She's with Robinson.
But we don't
And
know.
then
whether or not.
Robinson is in love with the shaman.
What kind of a chain? What kind of loop shit is this?
This is some Korean drama. Yeah.
I thought I missed a part of the story.
I also.
I think that's more interesting, right? No.
It could be. Yeah.
It could be,
If that is the plot twist, right?
Yeah.
Then this is the interesting story.
Yeah.
For the first time, Ian stick true to his word.
Wow. Okay. When Intan went to the shaman, he disagreed strongly, saying that the woman was innocent and she didn't deserve it. Filled with revenge, Intan went to Robinson to tell him about the sacrifice. The officer was conflicted. Should he help his career or the woman he loves? Actually, what would
So you even consider,
yeah. So not sure
That's
whether
why.
they're really in love.
Career lah for sure, right?
Wait. Okay, I still.
Wow, career.
Wait. What does the bridge has to do anything with this career?
It's him building the bridge across lah. You know the this thing, the Sabah bridge?
Huh?
That's what he did lah. He built it to
he built
Sarawak.
Yeah.
So this is the bridge that builds to
Really, yeah.
the fuck you.
Oh my god, the flag played a cock story just now. And he just fell for it, like stupid like
The
that.
whole time it was a lovers bridge. Suddenly now you're believing in
I
the
thought it's-
Sarawak bridge.
I thought it's a lovers' bridge between Sabah and Sarawak.
For a moment, we forget how sarcastic you are. Okay?
But the fact that, right, if it's a small bridge, right, why would
Yeah.
you need to build it? You're just building the bridge, or what can be the problem that you can't build the bridge? Is the people that going against the
No,
bridge?
right
is it?
now the bridge.
The water goes.
every time they're building the bridge.
Will get crashed.
It get
Yeah,
crashed.
get crashed.
That means there's
from
no
flood.
good engineers around, lah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
and then,
actually.
but the thing is, at one point he started to believe superstitious.
Because they went and then seek out this person, and this
Yeah.
person asked a shaman, and then the shaman said, "Oh, you have to sacrifice your love, your beautiful I don't know wife or what."
And then the Solongkai lah. They wanted to sacrifice the Solongkai.
So,
Yeah.
so as a British officer, this is why I say, right? Usually the most stupidest people are the one that studied the highest, They make the stupidest decision. Like for example, like this fella is the high-ranking officer, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck did we let him conquer us?
He's not the only one, what?
Fuck, oh my god.
He's one of them.
He's just one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
This fella should have met Markila, lah.
That's the
But I
one.
don't know. But I don't even know. But I don't even know why is he thinking between the career and love. Of course, everyone pick career, right?
The fact that he even think right, it already explains how he is.
Yeah, where his true love lies.
Yeah.
Like for example, if I have to kill someone to make my career go higher, right?
I would.
And directly he looks to Jiven.
I would say I wouldn't think twice, to like let go of the career.
But the fellow I would straight away.
They held another ceremony which they told everyone was to celebrate the Tamparuli bridge. In reality, they were going to perform a human sacrifice instead. During the ceremony, everyone in the village got drunk, including Solongkoi. Robinson tied her up And when she woke up and realized what was going on, she begged Robinson to let her go, but he refused.
What?
What
the
the?
fuck? Oh
Yeah.
my dude. Oh my god. Imagine doing that.
It's a Leonard type of people lah.
Okay, Leonard, just be honest, huh? So you,
Alright.
imagine you sleeping and you woke up and the entire town is going to sacrifice you. What
Yeah.
would you do?
You can't do anything. You're already tied up. It's just accept it. Just accept
I
it.
think it's like that situation in Get Out, you know?
No, I think it's
Yeah.
the most fucked up situation for a girl to be.
No,
or any person to be, in
The
fact.
thing is that
Okay,
if
but-
she
but-
is in a,
But back in that time, right? There was no fighting chance for them, right? Whenever the British want something, they always get.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Okay, but very honestly, to me, it's not about the British. It's
No,
the
but
fact
the
that
okay, one thing is that mostly if the British do something that you cannot deny, yeah, I agree. But the thing is that this one, the whole village also agreed to sacrifice her.
not only that, everyone got drunk, right? I'll be very honest with you. People who are superstitious and get super drunk are the scariest people in the world.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Because they make very radical decisions.
The British knows that.
Yeah,
That's why they do.
And it's not like a decision that they make like they think about it. When
Yeah.
they think, they completely believe. And when they are drunk, right, it just heighten their sensitivity into being very crazy, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And this girl cannot survive, man.
That's the reason why they introduce alcohol.
Oh, fuck.
If y'all don't believe this story, y'all go to Bangsa Lorong every time on Friday night or Saturday night. You see what happened there.
What happened?
Bangsa or Jangkat, right?
Jangkal also.
I feel like personally that's the scariest people. The people
Yeah.
who are bloody superstitious and they get drunk. Oh
Then
my-
they under the influence, right? Yeah.
yeah, I would never want to be around those kind of people.
After a while, she stopped begging him and began chanting instead. She put a curse on the bridge, saying it will never be strong unless Robinson's blood spilled the river.
Wow, this girl.
What?
If I'm going down,
She reversed
Uno reverse.
Yeah, Uno reverse.
Robinson be like,
Damn smart lah.
damn smart, damn smart.
She's like, you hired a shaman, I'm the witch.
Holy shit.
You know what's the problem now when she does that?
Mm-hmm.
The entire process is to make sure she gets sacrificed and the bridge happens. But now the bridge cannot happen even if you sacrifice her because you have to sacrifice the white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And he will be not seeing the bridge is being built.
so at this point, if you were Robinson, Mr. Robinson,
Yeah,
is it Robinson, right?
Robinson.
Yeah.
Robinson, right? What would your situation be?
I would call my dad.
You know what would I do?
What?
I'll sacrifice the shaman.
Why?
Bullshit, right? Because
Because the bridge asks you.
Okay.
Because they need more shaman.
There is a loophole though.
Yeah.
what's the
Okay, because she said his blood must
Spill on
The moment she's sacrificed,
yeah, lah, just do that. Technically. Yeah.
alright, I am done.
Oh, one titik.
Yeah. That's true.
Slow mo.
Or she didn't say which Robinson. Could have been another Robinson.
Yeah.
Could have like found another friend. Hey,
Maybe
come
he
follow me.
name his son as Robinson.
Yeah,
Son.
that's why the dad is called Robin Dad.
Again, with the dad jokes, right?
Ow, brain hurts.
Dude, I cannot imagine if you become a dad, dude. I seriously pity your kids, eh. Oh my god.
The exact way she was sacrificed was not confirmed. Some say she was submerged into the river, while others say her body was burned in the crevice of the bridge. Robinson was eaten up by the guilt of his own decision. In the weeks and months after the bridge was successfully built, locals would see him wandering around the bridge and contemplating.
Every day walking by the bridge trying to see if you can find back another. What's the girl name?
What?
Sundaya.
What?
No, the girl.
Somalia. What?
Solongkoi.
Solongkoi. To find back another Solongkoi.
Solongkoi.
Jokes aside, the amount of guilt that he would have felt at that point, right? Because at one point he should have like really loved this woman.
Yeah.
And
That's why they said that he was like wandering around the bridge after all these ceremonies been. You know?
as much as you are influenced by,
But there's no use already, right? The girl died already. You walk how long so the girl won't come back?
yeah, true
How the
enough.
fuck you doing that?
Back then, these people are very inhuman. So,
Yeah,
no need to
I
think
would-
about it.
the
No need to think about their positive sides or everything. You're fucked up means you're fucked up.
I tried to give them a moral story. They fucked up, means they fucked up. Fuck it, them. No.
He carved her name onto a metal plate and placed it hidden in the bridge. Then he saw the ripples of the river forming into a face and inviting him in. Without hesitation, he plunged into the river and allowed himself to be drowned.
Pete Robinson. Damn disappointed. with
Damn
you.
disappointed with.
Yeah.
All these four is one fucking bridge.
No, actually, think about it visually, right?
Yeah.
If you see a ripple in a water, a ripple, it goes in circles, you know.
Yeah.
How did you see a face?
I think what happens, like, you know, when the droplet drop, and then the ripple, and then it just morph into her face, that kind of thing. Like, because you're in
Or
grief,
she's
right?
just
in grief.
imagining.
Yeah,
the face
imagining
there.
lah.
Maybe he's
Hallucination.
a hallucination.
And some more now I want to know how did the face invite you in? What the fuck the face did? At least if there's hands, right? If there's hands, it makes sense, right? The hands calling you come in. What the fuck does the face do?
No, I think
I
the
mean,
first is like,
metaphorically, yeah, like that. Like, metaphorically, the face just nods, stare.
What did the face do? That don't make any sense, you know. The face inviting you in. Bullshit, man.
even if the face does that, right? I wouldn't think of jumping to that face. I'd be like, you know what?
You look at that face in the water, right? Then you just splash the water around.
Too much, that is Robinson.
Since then, the bridge is still intact and both tourists and locals use it frequently. Some divers have explored the area and claimed they could find the metal plate in the river. That's not the only suspicious death surrounding the bridge. Also in the 60s, 2 British soldiers had to send a local Dusun woman to Jesselton as she was injured. Private J.W.N. Hall from Royal Army Medical Corps had to get out of his Land Rover to guide his friend, D.C. Cooper, across the bridge because it was a little flooded from the river. The winds and currents were so strong that the entire vehicle was swept into the river. Private Hall dived in to save his friend, but sadly, both of them drowned. 3 days later, both the bodies and Land Rover were rescued and a memorial was built in their honor, which can still be seen today. Is it a coincidence that this bridge took a total of 4 lives? Or are there larger powers to play? Reading this story, it's a very interesting one, to be honest with you.
No, but I wouldn't agree like the bridge did anything. I think like it's if like that, right? People would say the Penang Bridge is haunted.
Yeah, people.
It's just bad engineering, that's it.
yeah, I agree.
4 lives.
Yeah, 4 like okay.
4 lives is amateur lah. Come on. The
Wow.
same people do more for more lives, right? More lives are involved.
Yeah.
The London Bridge took more life, is it?
Maybe.
When it fall
No,
down.
I think locally Penang Bridge took more life.
I think
Oh, is it?
Qatar,
Yeah.
currently Qatar is taking more lives building stuff there for the World Cup, right?
Hey, FIFA is end of the season. End of this year, right?
Yeah.
I honestly think this bridge, the most curious thing that I want to find is the metal plate.
Yeah, some divers say they've seen it. So
They've seen it, right? So
So that means that
Why would
it's
you
one
want to
of the-
find a metal plate for? What can you do with it?
to
not
show
even
proof
gold.
lah.
It's just an evidence lah.
it's
not even
evidence
gold.
of those things. The story is like that, right?
Yeah, because Robinson carved her name on the metal plate and hid it under the bridge.
So you just want to find it. That's it.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe I get the metal plate, I see the face.
You want to see the face, lah.
At that point, it's like I just want to see how beautiful the girl was, lah.
Yeah,
Like, I just
probably.
want to know how she looked.
Again, it's a subjective, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Could
yeah.
be orangutan.
Oh, wow.
You're telling the girl look like orangutan, is it?
I saying that it could be a real orangutan.
Maybe if the face did what he did, maybe
But why is this bridge called the Lovers Bridge, not the Penang one? I thought the Penang one is the Lovers Bridge, no?
Why is it called?
I
one
think
with
there are
the lock-
few. There are
the one with the
Lovers
lock,
Bridge.
right?
There are a few Lovers Bridge everywhere.
I thought that was in Amsterdam or
Yeah,
somewhere.
there's a few
Every
lovers
bridge is
peak.
a big
know.
like love bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because it bridges the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many Lovers Bridge, so
Yeah.
many Lovers Peak,
Yeah.
so many lovers everything lah.
But either way, I would think, right, the most scariest part of this story is I would imagine the girl looking at a village of drunk people ready to sacrifice her.
Yeah, imagine you're just celebrating, right? Yeah, and then all of a sudden you go to sleep and you wake up, everybody just standing there with torches.
They are drunk,
Yeah.
Oh shit. Because if they are if they are not drunk, right,
Yeah.
it'd be easy to convince them.
Yes.
If they're drunk, right, they are intoxicated in a way that you cannot reason with them.
Wait, but they didn't say how she being sacrificed, right?
They say-
it's-
Beheaded,
Either drown or burn.
Burn.
Oh, but it's not
Yeah, it's not beheaded
Clear,
or anything.
It's not clear lah, but
clear. Yeah.
it's not clear lah. But I would say like that would be, as a person, that would be the scariest thing.
Mm-hmm.
To me, ghosts are not scary. I think people are more scary than ghosts.
Of course, people are way scarier than ghosts.
Yeah, people are way more scarier than ghosts. Thank you for listening to our podcast. I know
Yeah.
this was a short one, but we just like, sometimes some stories are short, sometimes some stories are long.
Yep.
It's one of the short stories,
Yeah.
and we hope you still like it. If you don't, leave a comment down below. We'll do a longer episode. With that being said, my name is Jiven.
I'm Leonard.
Ian,
And I'm Kris.
We will see you again on the next one.
ciao.